Before the game, Stephen and Aisha Curry both threw out the first pitch at the same time, so we are going to have to judge this a little bit. You know what I think the problem is? I look at that, neither was a great pitch, but Aisha was on the rubber.
Yeah.
So Steph is then off to the side of the mound, so he's really off balance. I mean, he's done great things being off balance.
And Cole Urban, as you see right there, has got some great numbers, but above all, he's got a great master of his fastball and his breaking pitches. He throws well to location, and he works fast.
2-1. Altuve has a ground ball to third right near the bag, taken by Machine. He turns and throws to first, and that's the way our ball game begins. Altuve is out 5-3.
And that's cranked out in the left center field. That one is headed for the gap, and that ball is off the wall. Gurriel is on his way to second base with a ringing double. Yuli's 28th two-bagger of the year.
How about more doubles than RBIs now in the season? 28 doubles, 27 RBIs.
Inside, ball 4. So Alvarez with the walk, and the Astros have 2 on with 1 out.
Here's Urban's pitch, and that swung on line at first, taken by Bride. The runners get back. So well hit ball right to Jonah Bride, who is setting up wide of first. Back to second goes Gurriel. Back to first goes Alvarez. Here's the pitch, and that swung on lifted to left. Coming on, Piscotty still racing. Coming in, he's there, and he makes the catch, angling toward the line, and he backhands it. So the Astros fail to score with the A's coming up in the bottom half.
Be his 15th start on the season, has a 3.13 ERA at whip at 1.06, and those Ks have been racking up in those last 5-6 starts.
And that's hit sharply up the middle, backhanded by Dubon. Jump throw to first, and Gurriel can't handle the hop. The ball goes into the Astros dugout, and Kemp will be awarded second base. An error charged to Dubon, almost a highlight reel play.
Swing and a miss, beat him upstairs with a fastball. Christian Javier picking up his first strikeout. 2 outs in the inning. Swing and a miss. Christian Javier comes back with back-to-back strikeouts after Tony Kemp reached second base with 1 out.
1 out and nobody on for Stephen Vogt, getting the start at catcher.
Stephen Vogt drives one to right. Tucker's back. Tucker turning around, looking up, and that baby is gone.
Up on the ledge above the out-of-town scoreboard in right field. 1-0 A's in the second. Number 5 for Stephen Vogt.
His batting average may be less than 150, but it sure seems like in the month of July he's had many impactful swings.
And Piscotty drives one the other way. This one's hit well, and that baby's gone.
Piscotty hits it out to right center, and it's 2-0 Athletics. And now they go back-to-back in this bottom of the second today. It's Vogt and now Piscotty.
Well, the A's aren't backing down. 12-10 in the month of July, and they feel like they have the Astros number.
2-2 to Alvarez, who pitched pretty carefully to him in this first inning. Hit hard up the middle, backhanded nicely by Elvis Andrus. He throws out Alvarez.
Backdoor breaking ball popped up and fouled ground. Jonah Bride threw at first base, fighting the sun, makes the catch off to the left. Here's the 0-2. Curveball hit toward Steven and bends back toward him as he moves to the alleys there to make the catch, and the inning is over. 1-2-3, and it's 11 in a row now, sat down by Cole Urban.
Foul ball, and it's 0-2 count to Elvis Andrus. Breaking pitch, hit into left center field shallow. Myers comes in, and Myers dives head first and makes the catch. A brilliant play by Jake Myers, sprawling out toward the infield, and came up with that one somehow.
Swing and a miss, went back to that slider to get Piscotty. 2 strikeouts in the inning, 6 strikeouts in the game for Christian as he shuts down the A's in the 4th inning. It's still 2-0 Oakland. Mauricio Dubon has the Astros' first hit since the first inning. He's a 1-out base runner. That ball into right center field, pretty well hit, trying to find a gap, and it will. It'll bounce all the way to the wall. Dubon on his way to third. He'll be waved around. There will be no throw. Jake Myers to third with an RBI triple. It's now a 2-1 game.
Well, it's been a big inning for Jake Myers on both sides of the ball. That triple, his second of the season.
Here's the 0-2 pitch. And Corey Lee waits, and Corey Lee swings and misses. Big strikeout and a fastball up and in for Cole Urban. 2 out, A's lead 2-1, runner at third. We're in the 5th, and the pitch to Altuve is a ground ball deep short, taken by Elvis. Turns, fires to first in time. The inning is over. With the Astros on the board on Myers, triple to right center, and halfway through our ball game today after 4 1/2. The Athletics lead the Astros 2-1.
3-2 count with 1 out. A's leading by a run. There goes Bride, the pitch. Swing and a miss. He strikes out. Throw down a second by Lee. Sails into center field. And Bride stays put at second base as Myers backs it up. It's a strikeout, the 6th of the game for Javier. And Bride's at second base with his first big league steal.
The pitch to Tony is on the way. Here it is by Javier, and it's in the dirt. It skips away from Lee, and cruising into third base is Bride. So a stolen base and a wild pitch, and Jonah's over at third.
And that's a base hit right center field. Huge hit for Tony Kemp. He's going to try for 2. Myers throw in is not in time. Kemp comes through again.
Great at bat.
Right center field shot. The ball was hit between Altuve and the bag at second. The center fielder Myers went over to cut it off, and Kemp did not stop at first base.
There's a one hopper towards Altuve, a line drive past the mound, and that'll do it for the A's in the 5th as Laureano grounds out. But Tony Kemp with a 2-out RBI double makes it a 3-1 Oakland lead.
1 out and nobody on for Yordan Alvarez, who is 0 for 1 with a ground out on a walk.
Oh, this ball's launched deep to right field. Yordan Alvarez pummels another baseball here in Oakland and makes it a 1-run game. It's now 3-2.
You try to get it in there, not enough. There's no margin for error if you miss. And that one got punished. That was ripped deep to right field.
Corey Lee just flat missed, and he'll be charged with a pass ball. That is a key moment there. See if the A's can take advantage of that.
3-2 pitch is hit hard into right field. The base hit. Here comes Piscotty. Tucker's throw to the plate is not in time as Piscotty just gets in, and that makes it 4-2.
RBI single, Sky Bolts. The A's add that insurance run in the bottom of the 7th.
A's throughout this series have done a good job of getting some insurance run late in these games. Big reason why they were able to take the first 2.
One thing with Sky Bolt, he gets a very big lead. And there he goes. Good call, Bipp, and the ball's ripped down the right field line. That's going to be in for a hit, and it bounces up over the wall, and that costs the A's a run.
Here's the 1-2. Breaking ball got him. Strike 3. Laureano goes down. Perhaps a really big out for the Astros. They strand 2 men in scoring position as Oakland picks up 1 in the inning on 3 hits.
So Gurriel with the double. The A's immediately intentionally walk Alvarez. So the hitter now is Aledmys Diaz.
And he delivers to Diaz, and Diaz hits a ground ball to short, charging his Elvis. He's got to flip to second for the force. The intentional pass, certainly the right move by Kotsay. Astros leave 2. They fail to score. We go to the bottom of the 8th, and it's 4-2 Athletics. It's 2-1, a 2.18 ERA. He's given up just 32 hits in 41 in the 3rd innings. Walked only 8. He's struck out 43. A's have the shift and just Machine on the left, and puck ready. AJ throws, and that's swung on, and it's hit right to Machine on 2 hops. Goes to first for the out. It's amazing the defensive positioning. There's 90 feet, of course, between second and third, and Machine was the only guy over there.
2-2 the count to Chas McCormick. Got him swinging. Nasty stuff from puck to away.
After throwing him 98-mile-per-hour fastballs in the zone and out the zone, he comes back with a nasty slider.
Puck is ready, turns, delivers. It's a ground ball to third. Backhand Machine gets up, turns, throws to first for the out. And the A's have swept the Astros. And they're the first team to sweep the Astros this year. And the A's are 5-1 against the Astros in their last 2 series against them. Our final score, the A's 4 and the Astros 2.